This post-match report is proudly brought to you by Complete Sports Management, more footy, less admin, and Stat Guru, when numbers matter.
Hi, I'm Jordan for Complete Sports Management. We're here at Camberwell Sports Ground, where the Boroondara Hawks have just had a convincing win over the Camberwell Sharks. I'm here with Coach Dean. Dean, well done today. How do you think your boys went?
Oh, look, today was a tricky day, a bit breezy here at Camberwell, but in terms of Camberwell, they came into the game with a lot of injuries, so for their side, today was really challenging. So the key for us was to make sure our players just stuck to the way we want to play and not get them to deviate and think of the game as an too easy game for them. So it was a bit of a challenging day, but we got there in the end.
And they really stuck with you in the first quarter, but after quarter time you managed to blow them out a bit. What did you change after quarter time?
Oh, look, I just think the players were sort of reminded that when you play footy, you just need to be concentrating 100% of the time. And look, I think the way we started, the preparation probably wasn't ideal. So, but also, the game always early in a game, it's probably more competitive, and until you actually get an ascendancy, which we got, and it's hard for Camberwell to stay with us given their numbers that they had today.
And we saw Harrison Bell kick 4 goals, as well as Pierce McDermott and Henry Patel in the back line. His rebounding was great. What do you expect out of them? Do you expect more of that next week against St Mary's?
Oh, look, to be honest with you, I know St Mary's very well, and we're a mile off them at the moment, the way we're playing, so we've got a lot of work to do. So for those players, I'd be hoping for even more against St Mary's, and if we don't get more across the board, then we've got a really tough day.
And your goal kicking today proved it to be a bit of an issue. How do you rectify that next week? Do you just have set shots at training, or what do you do?
Oh, look, I think it's more the mental edge. The boys just weren't, I don't think our players were completely switched on today, and I think that comes down to knowing that they knew that Camberwell had a lot of players out. So I think the boys generally switch on when they know there's a game to win. Yeah, and so next week I think they'll be more switched on in terms of accuracy for goals. I think it's just a mindset thing.
Thanks for your time, Dean. We'll throw over to Richard, who's got the Camberwell coach.
Thanks, Jordan, for that. I'm here with the Camberwell coach, Joe Couch. Joe, you guys were able to generate a lot of inside 50s, but you weren't able to create scoring shots. How do you alter that for next week?
So today we were missing some big lads. So with a small team, it's harder to kick it to these small guys when their backline's pretty big. Yep. So we just want to be quick with our inside 50s, but with our entries. But today it was a hard day. We started well, yep. Really good. But then, like you said, we won't get much reward for what we're doing. So which was hard because the midfielders worked hard and then the second half, when we couldn't score, then they could pretty easily. It just looked pretty bad for us, but yeah.
Dion Duggan looked to be a key inclusion for you. How does he impact the game for you?
He's pretty good. He's hard at it, which is good. You can rely on blokes like that. So he missed last week, missed round 1 as well. So yeah, it was good to have him on board. And then we just put him in the middle for a bit, and he has a crack. And it's good because he gets it, and then he'll run back with the flight and do stuff like that. So looking forward for him playing a lot more games. That's for sure. Yeah.
You had no bench today, so are you looking to have any big keys ins and out next week?
So we had 18, and then one guy played with a corky, so he couldn't run. So we essentially had 17 people today. We've got a few out compared to our round 1 team where we had a pretty good team. We're missing about 5 or 6 out of that team today, which hurts because then you have to bring blokes up from the 2s, and then the 2s get weaker as well, and the 2s lost today. So the whole injuries to our key players has hurt us completely. Yep. So we got Riley Turner and a couple more boys. Yep. Oh, that will come back in. Yep.
So I've got to ask, David Hook wears number 29, has the same haircut as Jasper Pittard. Do you know if he's a Port Adelaide supporter?
Yeah, he's a South Australian lad. So yeah, he went for Port Adelaide Magpies, and he's a good fella. I can't see him getting the tat, but we'll see how he goes. Yeah.
All right, thanks for your time, Joe. I'm here with Complete Sports Management, where the Camberwell Sharks have fallen to the Boroondara Hawks.
This has been another Complete Sports Management production.